From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, March 15th, 2015. Silver is trading at $15.67 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,159 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $286. Antiwar.com reports exiled opposition factions from Syria increasingly resigned to the reality of their situation on the ground and likewise worried about the rise of the Islamic State are discussing a proposal for their next big meeting to leave President Bashar al-Assad in power. Publicly, the opposition has long insisted that there is no discussion to be had with the Assad government without the understanding that Assad steps down immediately. The new proposal would call for elections in 2 years. Even this is unlikely to actually happen since the opposition has little power and Assad's current team, having been re-elected in 2014, extends through 2021, but it reflects a shift of the opposition towards Assad's camp. The U.S. might be coming along for the ride, as CIA Director John Brennan was quoted yesterday as saying that the U.S. is concerned about the collapse of Syria if Assad was removed from power, despite continuing to publicly insist they want him gone. Since the Syrian opposition is so heavily bankrolled by the U.S. government, this may reflect the increasing U.S. uncertainty about the future as well. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports a new report from Capital New York claims thousands of edits of Wikipedia articles related to police brutality can be traced to the New York Police Department headquarters. The report says computer users identified by Capital as working on the New York Police Department headquarters network have edited and attempted to delete Wikipedia entries for several well-known victims of police altercations, including entries for Eric Garner, Sean Bell, and Amadou Diallo. Capital identified 85 NYPD addresses that have edited Wikipedia. The report claims the New York Police Department edits also applied to pages referencing the department's stop and frisk policy and certain political leaders. The edits appear to have been occurring for the past 10 years. The report claims Garner raised both his arms in the air was changed to Garner flailed his arms about as he spoke. Garner was also considerably larger than any of the officers, continued to struggle with them, was also added to a page referencing Eric Garner's death at one point. All of the edits appear to be an attempt to minimize the controversy related to the police killings and to improve the image of people connected to the police department. A New York Police Department spokeswoman told Capital that the incidents are under review. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports hundreds of people gathered on Saturday for the funeral of a 19-year-old man killed by a police officer in Wisconsin's capital on March 6th, a shooting that prompted protest over law enforcement treatment of minorities. Tony Robinson Jr., a biracial young man, was unarmed during a confrontation with a police officer in Madison, and his death was the latest in a string of shootings of unarmed black and Latino men that sparked a national debate over race and police tactics that has reached President Obama. About 1,600 people descended on a Madison area high school field house to remember Tony Robinson, also known as Terrell. Robinson's friends and family were joined by somber residents who traveled from around the state to pay their respects, as well as political leaders including Senator Tammy Baldwin and Representative Mark Pocan. Reverend David Hart told mourners that Robinson was another young black male who lost his life too soon. He said, "Too many of our children are dying before their time. We must not accept that narrative that has become all too common." Before the funeral, Robinson's family had asked those who attended to leave their social and political concerns at the door. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.